Top 5 must-own Lattafa perfumes. And I'm going to be honest with you, Lattafa is one of these brands where they keep churning out release after release. And of course, in their catalog, they must have, hundreds of fragrances at the moment. So to kind of consolidate it and limit it to a top 5 is a bit of a Herculean task. But nevertheless, I compiled a list of what I believe are the 5 must-own Lattafa perfumes for women. I'm going to let you know what they are, and I'm going to let you know also why I think it's pertinent to have these in your collection. But before I dive into the video, I just want to mention that if you're a fan of perfume-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also please give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would truly mean a lot to me. And of course, if you're looking to purchase any Lattafa perfume at an incredible price, like I was just on the website earlier today and I saw they had a few Lattafa perfumes for like 19 bucks. This place is super, super cheap. Gift Express. I'm going to drop a link to it down below. It is not an affiliate link. And you can also utilize the code RED10 upon checkout to save 10% off your entire order. Also, I make no commission on you using that link either or that code because I just want to get you the best deal possible. And I know the folks who work there and they are really down to earth people, great customer service, super fast shipping. But again, they're located in New Jersey. I'm located in New Jersey. So I get my packages like overnight, right? But with that being said, let's dive into the list. These are 5, in my opinion, must-own Lattafa perfumes for women. They have so many. They have Petra, they have Tarwa Gold, they have so many Yaras, they have Habik for women, they have the cupcakes, part of the Gimme Gourmand collection. And it seems like they're always coming out with something new, but these are my personal favorites. And this is a highly subjective list, right? So please sound off in the comments. Let me know which Lattafa perfumes do you personally like. I don't love them all. There are certainly some that I just can't recommend. And I believe I've made a video on some fragrances that I don't recommend, but these are ones that I truly love. Now, the first one that I really, really love is Yara Candy. This one came out last year. This one is composed by perfumer Pascal Guérin. I've had an opportunity to have dinner with him. I met up with him in Cannes. He is such an amazing perfumer, super talented. He's worked on so many prolific designer fragrances as well. I mean, the gentleman has quite an extensive resume. If you look him up online, you'll be quite impressed with everything that he's put together. And this has this sparkling mandarin orange in the opening. There's this strawberry accord. You have the vanilla in the dry down. I know a lot of people kind of equate it to the smell of a vanilla milkshake. And I totally get that as well. It is so fun. It's so flirty. It's so youthful. It's so recognizable. And I think this is a really good spin off of the original Yara, or Yara Pink, as many people call it. Of course, there's also the new Yara Elixir, which is really, really nice, actually quite long lasting. It's the longest lasting Yara in their entire catalog. But it does kind of have a marshmallow accord that for some people might remind them of kind of a hybrid between Yum Bougie Marshmallow by Kayali and also one of the Donna Born in Roma fragrances by Valentino. But ultimately, this is one that I truly, truly love. If I were to recommend something from the Yara collection, this is definitely one of the ones I would. Yara Toast and Yara Moi, those are kind of, I don't want to call them an acquired taste necessarily, but I don't think they're going to have the mass appeal necessarily that some of the other Yara fragrances possess. Now, with that being said, I gotta go with Nebras. This is one of the best-selling fragrances from the entire line. It's milky, it's lactonic, it's vanillic, it has these red berries in the opening. And this one is actually inspired by Billie Eilish #1, or the original Billie Eilish perfume that has the silhouette of her upper or her torso/bust or whatever. I own the original. I am a fan of the original. I think it is quite feminine leaning, as is this one. But again, if you're looking for a gourmand expression, this is absolutely it. Of course, Lattafa has the Give Me Gourmand collection. And then the sister brand, Maison Alhambra, recently came out with the Sugar Me line, and I think carrot cake is absolutely delicious with the carrot note, the marzipan, that almondy nuance in the opening. It is really delicious and such a unique gourmand as well. But again, from the OG Lattafa fragrances, Nebras is one that is hard to be overlooked. I really love this one. And again, check these out on Gift Express. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how inexpensive they are, and use the code RED10 while you're at it. Now, the next one conveys a bit of sensuality, but also professionalism as well. And it's because of that aromatic heart that this one keeps that professional tone alive. The original is such a knockout hit. I mean, people love the original. It has fostered the creation of so many flankers on account of its success. And of course, I'm talking about Burberry Goddess. And this is none other than Angham. Angham is an Arabic word that means melody. And of course, you see all of the musical notes on the bottle here. And this one is such a beautiful take on that Angham profile, which basically has vanilla caviar, and lavender as well. Now, this is a really bright, aromatic, but also subtly sweet fragrance. It doesn't have the gourmand prowess that something like Nebras has, for example, but this one is also great for a date, but also suitable for the office as well. This one is just super playful, super youthful, quite flirty, unapologetically feminine. This is gourmand, very cozy, perfect for those autumn nights. This one, on the other hand, also retains that professional aura about it, which is one of the reasons why I really love recommending this fragrance. It's so easy to talk about. Angham is awesome. Now, I'm going to go with an absolute classic. This is, I believe, the best-selling perfume from the entire brand, hands down. On the women's side of things, as far as a perfume that is marketed for the ladies, this is number one, right? And I think you probably already know what it is, especially if you've done your proverbial Lattafa research. This one is the original Yara. You cannot go wrong with the original Yara. There have been so many other brands that have put their own spin or twist on this DNA. And, Lattafa proudly did it first. The clean white florals, the jasmine sort of gardenia combination, that coconut vibe, almost introducing like this creamy aspect. You definitely have these creamy white florals in the fragrance, and it's just so effortless and so elegant at the same time. And it's a pretty linear fragrance. I don't think it evolves quite significantly on the skin, but it's so easy to love, and I'm a big fan of it. I've always been a big fan of it, and it's kind of what kickstarted the Yara obsession for so many people out there. But look, I own probably 100 Lattafa fragrances, and I have purchased the bulk of them. I have acquired so many throughout the years, backup bottles upon backup bottles. And this one in particular, I had 3 bottles of it at one point. I gifted one of them. I purchased one of them through a mystery box on TikTok. I didn't know what I was going to get because it truly is a mystery box. And I ended up getting this fragrance in there as well. And I said, okay, well, now I have my 3rd bottle of it. So I gifted one of them to a friend. And this one I truly, truly love. It also comes from one of the best-selling lines/collections from this brand. And this one is a healthy enough deviation from the original. And actually, I prefer it over the original. It's my favorite in the entire collection. There are 3 existing within this collection. And I think with me having said that, you probably already know which one I am talking about, and I might as well just show you. And this is one that I love to wear right around this time of the year. Fall and winter, I mean, forget about it. You cannot go wrong with this. And it's none other than Khamrah Kawa. This is the original Khamrah, which has the booze, the cinnamon, the cognac, the amber. It's rich, it's warm, it's cozy, it's fall and winter appropriate, decently long lasting as well. But this one introduces that coffee note, and that's what kawa means in Arabic, right? So this is a beautiful, by the way, Khamrah, as I recently learned, means intoxication. Mr. Lattafa himself told me that when I was in Dubai and I was at the Lattafa booth. Anyway, so this is a beautiful, beautiful take on the original. And of course, the original has gotten many comparisons to Angel Share by Kilian Paris, because I think it falls under the same olfactive family, and it's also housed in one of these bottles that kind of looks like a glass of whiskey or a glass of cognac or whatever. But if you do a side-by-side, you'll notice how unique and original this is and how different it is from many other fragrances to which this has gotten compared. I love this one. Like, if there's one Lattafa perfume that I truly believe everybody should have in their collection, by the way, I know I mentioned this is a feminine list, but this one is totally unisex. I know many, many women who absolutely adore this fragrance, and for good reason. This is truly a fall and winter staple. Khamrah kawa by Lattafa. I love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me today. 5 Lattafa perfumes that I think are must-haves in anyone's collection. If you're looking for an entry point into the brand, you don't quite know what to get. I mean, it's not a very challenging decision to make considering the affordability of the brand, especially when some fragrances from Lattafa go for like 30 bucks, 35 bucks. I mean, there's very little risk involved, right? But these are 5 that I think everybody should start their collection with. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you took something of value from today's episode. And of course, it goes without saying that if you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and also giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So thanks again for watching. Love you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.